the Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel is closing. I remember them advertising this back when they pretty much bought Lucasfilm. And they were talking about there was going to be some sort of a Star Wars themed hotel. And I was so unbelievably stoked for it. Like, could you imagine like a Star Wars themed hotel? But no, we didn't really get that. It was more so a whole new world. It wasn't like you'd be living on the Death Star or on Tatooine or, in a Republic cruiser or anything like that. It was something new called the Halcyon or Halcyon. And it's connected to their world of Batu, and it's connected to the sequel trilogy and all this and that. And it's all First Order stuff, right? It's all sequel trilogy stuff. Already, pigeonholes you to just sequel trilogy interest only. Well, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe that's not the most inclusive thing. Maybe I want to go more so, original trilogy. I started Star Wars with the original trilogy when I was 6. Maybe that's where I want to go back to. Or maybe I want to go to the prequel trilogy. I want to go Pod Racers. I want to go Mustafar. I want to go wherever else. Right? Geonosis would be fun. Camino. Could you imagine opening your window and it's literally Camino outside? Well, that'd be pretty cool. And, the rooms could pretty much look like Django's room that we saw on Camino when Obi-Wan went to interrogate him. So there's that. Plus the fact that it's $5,000 a night, which is absolutely ridiculous. This premium boutique experience gave us the opportunity to try new things on a smaller scale of 100 rooms. And as we prepare for its final voyage, we will take what we've learned to create future experiences that can reach more of our guests and fans. Well, how about this, Disney? Why don't you create something that is much more inclusive in the terms of its price point, where you could have, maybe $500 a night, let's say, which is still quite expensive, for maybe a smaller little 1 bedroom whatever, or like a studio, and then you can tier it up. You could do like the Galactic Star Cruiser experience, or the Grand Admiral experience, and you pay $5,000 and you get a whole freaking suite all to yourself. You get maybe like a butler or something like that who is dressed as a freaking droid, okay? And you get like all this food, you get a whole different experience. You can maybe partake as a commander on the ship, and maybe you can dude, there are so many different. I'm gonna make you guys a lot of money, okay? And forgive me for being a little bit arrogant, but look, it didn't work out, and you recognize that. But here's what you need to do. Look at Harry Potter Land. Super fun, right? What if we create something like that, but a Jedi temple, or a Sith temple, or a bounty hunter school, the guild? Or you can go on some Star Cruiser or whatever and be a pilot or something like that. What if you have a place which allows you to do whatever you want to do and really immerse yourself in Star Wars? Forget the sequel trilogy. We're going all the films. Forget even all the films. Let's just figure out something for Star Wars. Let's just base it on Star Wars in general. So let's say, hey, mommy, daddy, I want to go to Star Wars Land. Like, I want to be a Sith Lord. Like, oh, well, I guess, this experience we're going to be paying for the Sith, the dark side experience. And, you pay your money and you literally go to a part of the hotel or whatever it is, which is all dark side centric. You go through quests and adventures. All the food is dark side centric. Everything is dark side centric. Wow, we had a great time. We finished the trip for 3 days or whatever. This was great. Mommy, daddy, I want to go to a Jedi adventure. Okay, well, we can maybe do that next year. Next year they do the whole Jedi temple experience. You got maybe a hologram of Yoda teaching the younglings, stuff like that. Maybe Anakin comes in, like, Master Daddy, there's too many of them. We could leave that part out, but we could also have them, Mommy, Daddy, that was really fun, but now we want to be a Mandalorian. So maybe 6 months after that, if your parents are really rich or whatever, you can go to the Bounty Hunters Guild and you become a bounty hunter, and you get, depending on what you pay, you get maybe an entire bounty hunter suit. And it could literally just be a flight suit and just Velcro stuff that you choose on yourself, like an armor or whatever. And you customize your suit. The possibilities are so endless, man. And it doesn't really have to be all that huge. There could be 5 rooms per experience. The dark side room could have 5 different rooms that maybe they could interchange. Maybe you have the screens around, kind of like you do with the what's that thing? Stagecraft, right? Like what they do with the Mandalorian. I think that would be a much better experience, in my opinion.